Hey guys, welcome to today's video, a quick flow to get you started for your day. We'll begin in a seated posture, just taking a moment to center ourselves into our practice. Maybe gently closing down the eyes or finding a soft gaze somewhere in front of you. And we'll just take a moment to take 3 deep breaths. Drawing air in and out of the nose, just signaling to our bodies and our minds that it's time to move to an awareness within. Set yourself up for your day. Be the best version of you that you can be. And just releasing your breath back to its natural state. Taking a moment to notice how you feel within your body and within your heart. And then gently blink the eyes back open. We'll just start by bringing some movement into our neck, drawing circles with the head, moving slowly, feeling into every corner of your neck. Maybe taking a little bit longer in points that feel a bit sticky, and then moving back the other way. Warming up through the neck, which is often stiff in the mornings after waking up. And then drawing yourself back through center. We'll inhale, reach the arms up overhead, reach into the sky. Then on your exhale, bring your right hand down by your right hip, reaching your left arm over, stretching through the left side body. As you inhale, see if you can roll that shoulder back a little bit further. Maybe your gaze comes up, or if that's a bit much on your neck, just keeping your gaze down. Inhale, reaching back up through center. And exhale down to the left, reaching over with the right arm. Inhale, roll the shoulder back a little further. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Inhale, back up through center, reaching to the sky. And then exhale, rolling over onto your hands and knees, finding your tabletop position. We'll move into some gentle cat-cows. So inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest and your gaze. Exhale, round through the spine, draw your belly button towards your spine and tuck your chin towards your chest. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze, roll the shoulder blades down the spine. And exhale, pushing away from the floor. 2 more like this at your own pace, warming up through the spine, finding some mobility in your body. Our backs are often pretty tight after a night's sleep. Returning back to neutral. We'll tuck the toes under, start to rock your weight back and forwards a couple of times just to open up through the arches and the soles of the feet. And then return back to center. We'll point our hands to the outer edges of the mat and start to rock our weight side to side, just warming up through those wrists. And then return your hands back to the front, Keep those toes tucked and start to send your hips up towards the sky, finding your downward facing dog. Take a moment here just to walk out the legs, right and left, left and right. Walking out the dog, opening up through the back body. Aiming to send the hips to the sky, pushing away from the floor with the hands, bringing a bend into the knees if you need. Aiming for a straight spine here rather than straight legs. Beautiful. And then slowly, step by step, walk your feet towards your hands at the front of the mat, finding a forward fold. Bring a gentle bend into the knees, allowing your tummy to fall towards your upper thighs and maybe grab onto opposite elbows, finding your ragdoll. Releasing through the whole back body, through the backs of the legs. Releasing any tension through your low back. And decompressing through the spine, allowing gravity to pull you down to the floor. Maybe nod your head yes and no a couple of times, just to release through the neck. And then slowly rolling up through the spine, vertebrae by vertebrae, until you come up to standing at the top of your mat in Tadasana. We'll take a moment here to ground down through the feet, allowing all four corners to touch down, and then allowing your toes to plant down. Roll your shoulders back and down, palms facing forward, drawing up through the crown of your head. We'll move through our classic sun salutation. So inhale, reach the arms up overhead. And then exhale, swan dive forward. Plant the hands down, step your right foot back, your right knee down, find a low lunge. You can untuck those back toes or keep them tucked, whatever feels good in your body. Ground down through that front foot, through the knee and the foot at the back, and then inhale, reaching up to the sky. Keep everything engaged here. Make sure that you're not collapsing through your hips or your spine, really pushing away from the floor and reaching up. Inhale, reach a little taller. Exhale, sink a little deeper, but keep everything engaged, maintaining integrity in your body. Inhale, reach taller. Exhale, frame that front foot. Step back into a high plank and then drop your knees to the floor. Hug your elbows in close to your body and lower your chest and your chin. Inhale into a baby cobra. And then exhale, push back, downward facing dog. One more breath here. And then we'll inhale, right leg rises to the sky, find a three-legged dog. On your exhale, draw that right knee towards your nose and then plant that foot down between the hands at the front of the mat. Untuck that back toe, find your alignment for your low lunge. Ground down into the floor and then inhale, reach on up. Find your integrity, your strength in your posture. Inhale, reach a little taller. Exhale, keep everything engaged, but sink a little bit deeper. Inhale, reach a little taller. Exhale, frame that front foot, step forward into your forward fold. Inhale, rise up, reach up to the sky. Exhale, hands through heart center. Beautiful. Maybe close down the eyes. Just take a moment here. Feel into your body, into your breath. And then we'll move to the other side. So release your hands down. Inhale, reach up to the sky. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, step your left foot back, left knee down, find a low lunge. Rising up to your low lunge. Find your integrity in your posture here. Keep your core engaged. Reach to the sky. One more breath. And exhale, frame that front foot, step back into a plank. Lower your knees to the floor. Hug your elbows in, chest and chin lowers down. Inhale into a baby cobra or your full cobra this time. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths in your down dog. Feel into the opening through the body. Push away from the floor. Beautiful. Next, inhale, left leg rises to the sky, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee towards the nose and place that foot down between the hands at the front of the mat. Drop your back knee, finding your low lunge, reach on up. Keep everything engaged, drawing up from the earth all the way through the spine and out through the hands. One more breath here. And exhale, frame that front foot, step forward, forward fold at the top of the mat. Inhale, rise up, reach up to the sky. Exhale, hands through heart center. Beautiful. Come to the top of your mat. Bring your big toes to touch. Keep your heels slightly parted. From here, we'll inhale, reach the arms up, and exhale, sink the hips down, finding your chair. Engage your core here, so don't allow yourself to collapse. Draw your tailbone down, engage your core. Reach up through the arms. One more breath here. Then ground down through that left foot as we inhale, lift the right foot up, coming into a stalk. On your exhale, hinge from the hips into your warrior 3 and step your back foot down, finding a high lunge. Inhale, reach up here, and exhale, open that back foot out, finding your warrior 2. Back foot is in line with the back of your mat. Front knee is stacked over the ankle, reaching those arms. Inhale, flip the palms, straighten the legs as you inhale up. And as you exhale, reach that front arm forward, hinging from the hips, coming into your triangle. Reach your right arm to the sky. Left hand's either on the shin, the thigh, the ankle, or perhaps even on a block. Taking a breath here. Beautiful. Bend through that front knee. Exhale, frame the front foot and step yourself forward into your forward fold. Bring those big toes to touch once again, heels slightly parted as we inhale up into our chair as we move to the other side. Take a breath here and ground down through the right foot. Inhale up onto the right foot, lifting the left into stalk. And exhale, hinge from the hips into your warrior 3. Plant that back foot down, coming into a high lunge. Draw the tailbone down. And then exhale, opening up into your warrior 2. Take a breath here. Gaze comes over the front hand. Flip the palms, inhale, rising up, straighten through that front leg. Exhale, reach through that front arm into your triangle. Hinge from the hips here, send the hips back as you reach your upper body forward. Reach your left arm to the sky. Gaze can be upwards or down by your foot. One more breath here. Beautiful. Bend through that front knee. Frame that front foot. Step yourself back into downward facing dog. Take a moment here, walking out the legs, taking a breath. And then gentle bend through the knees, bring them all the way down onto the mat. You can walk your knees nice and wide, bring your big toes to touch, sink your hips back to your heels and walk your hands forward, coming into a wide-legged child's pose. Take a moment to connect with your breath. Breathing through the nose. Noticing how your breath has changed. Giving yourself permission to slow down a little now. Begin to come back to how your body feels, how your heart feels. Coming back into an awareness of your experience in this moment right now. Two more breaths here. And then slowly walking your hands back in towards your body, rolling over onto one side and finding yourself back in a seat. Taking a moment to close down the eyes once again. Finding your center, bringing all of your awareness back into your center, bringing your energy back home to you. And bring your hands, palms face down over your heart space, feeling into the beating of your heart. Taking a moment of gratitude for yourself for showing up on the mat this morning. A moment of gratitude for the beautiful life and day that you get to go and live. Bring hands into prayer at heart center. The light in me sees the light in you. Namaste. Thank you for joining me this morning. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.